And welcome to Tonic Live. Hello everyone, and welcome to Tonic Live with me, Owain.
Me, Alison.
And me, Daniel.
And it's a very special Tonic Live that you're all no doubt looking forward to. It's the Tonic Magazine card making collection, number 5.
Boom.
Magazine 5.
Mambo number 5.
That's exactly what I was thinking. If Lou Bega could walk into the room now and do it.
He could join us,
Yeah,
couldn't he?
a little bit of tonic in my life, and that's
Exactly.
what we got here. We're going to go through it today. So the first section of the show, we're going to go through exactly what's in there, and Ali's got a really cool make them for you coming up as well. If you haven't joined us before, you can comment in live, chat, say what you're up to, say what you're working on. Just join in with the chat. There's plenty of regulars out there who will be able to show you what it's all about. It's basically just comment any sort of nonsense, and
Grabbing
all
the teas
good.
as well.
Grabbing the teas, I'm sure someone will. I'll get the comments up as we go, but
Okey-dokey.
we'll kick it off by going through the magazine. So if it's the first time you haven't seen the Tonic magazine before, what kind of is it?
What do you get in there?
What do you get
do you
inside
get?
the magazine?
Well, the first thing has got to be inspiration. That's the first thing I would say you get. Because you've got... Oh, something just fell out of there. You've got 79 projects. And every one of those projects has used something in this kit. So you get in the kit free. So that's 79 projects that you could be doing. I think they're amazing value.
I think that's what people, if you've seen the previous
pop this
ones,
back in.
and it's one of a lot of our stuff is selling out at the moment that we can't keep it in stock. But
Exactly.
the magazine was similar. I know a lot of you were, the hearts. When if you see the heart, like a folk heart, you see those kind of hearts, like sort of a thinner heart. They were in the magazine last time, and again, these are limited edition, only to be seen in this magazine. So you're not going to be able to get them anywhere else after they've sold.
And when they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah, so
because we couldn't get the last lot.
we couldn't get. They're out in the they're out in retail. So as of tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. with Jodie on a Chanda, we'll go through exactly why to purchase on there is a little bit something special on there too. But it'll be out throughout retail there, and if you're in the US as well, I think scrapbook.com will be having it at some point as well, and that'll include part of the bundle that we'll talk about. So
Awesome.
we'll go through bit by bit what's included. Ali's mentioned the mag, and it's like it's wall to wall Tonic. There's not
Exactly.
there's not 10 pages of adverts, something like
No.
that. I know it's just all
It's
tutorial
all
in there.
And if you're a tonic fan, this is where you want to be.
Yeah.
It's even got sneaky peeks into Tonic, and you've always asked for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's got little bits about the crafters, little stories about us. We'll come to that now anyway. I know the best thing you want to know is the die. This is the die you get. So I'll open it out so you can have a little look. So let me just pop that off. So your die set is... There we go. There's your die set. So you have a lovely trellis background. I should have something to pop this on, shouldn't I? The orange plate will do. So you've got a beautiful trellis background. That cuts into your die stock. Your die stock? Your card stock. I'm talking rubbish today, just ignore me. I'm having one of them days.
Can we do some sort of subtitles of what?
You may need subtitles later on.
I'll do some sign language.
But you also have a beautiful edge die to cut the bottom of the edge. So this could be a wraparound with a really pretty edge. You only got to cut straight edges, and you've cut the whole thing out. You've got some flowers with it, and you've got 5 different size flowers, and they all go down in sizes.
And they'll go great if you've got your craft kit. These will go great with it as well.
Exactly. I mean, you've got 4-sided flowers, which you don't often get. So to me, they make beautiful hydrangeas. So you can put a clump of those together, and they look really effective.
They make a nice sort of a ragged star as well. If
Yes,
you're doing
they
that kind
would.
of thing.
They would. They could also be poinsettias. They could be lilies. They could be shaped into daffodils. These are the type of shape that you can make any flower out of. just have a play with them and change the colours. If you've got your Nouveau products, you've got your mists and you've got your shimmer powders, these are going to be awesome with them. I was going to use shimmer powder today, but I thought, well, you've seen it a few times lately, so you didn't want to see it again. But that's all you would need with that is white card and your shimmer powder, and these would be amazing.
And that's it. You're going to get to see all these up close with the best technology from Achanda tomorrow, 8 a.m. with Jodie on Achanda. Kim just being really rude to me. David says, David says Alison's having a wine day talking rubbish. So I guess it's more David just being.
I often have a wine days. I often talk a load of rubbish.
Well, quite charismatic and like really funny, like
well,
all the
course,
time.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah. That's the new
But
term
still
now.
talk rubbish.
It's been spawned.
Oh,
now.
just
It's,
talk rubbish.
Oh, I often talk rubbish. I'm trying to turn this now to find the right way.
Yeah, you'll be able to get all these. Yeah, so 8 a.m. Just put that in your diaries. That's tomorrow on Achanda. And if you haven't heard of Achanda, that's a craft TV channel. If you Google Achanda, as you think it sounds when I've said it, HOCHANDA. So yeah, if you want to find those, you can do that, and you can watch it online there as well. But I think Achanda have released it to like Freedom members, or allowed them to pre-order early. So if you are a Freedom member, I think they said a load of them have gone already. So
I think that's fantastic.
yeah. So if you are a Freedom member, make use of that. And I think Lisa said
quick.
earlier you can get in there quick. So that's the die. But you're going to see in the magazine all the different ways you can do it, and you'll see tomorrow all the different ways you can use it as well, with all the prep the design team have made. I'll have to chuck some of that on the group as well for you.
Oh, and there's some stunning stuff. There really is. Jodie's made some stuff for the magazine. We've had some of our colourer crafters to do some stuff. BB, Karen. We've had our die cutting girls. I can't name everybody, but I think we've had Claire, we've had Vicky, we've had Edna. You can go through who they are. Shall we show you the rest of the kit, or do you want the magazine?
I think go through bits and pieces of the kit. I think these are some of the standout pieces as well. The patterns on
they are beautiful
on these papers.
time.
When you see all the card designs tomorrow with Jodie, all the things, I think what will stand out to you is the die. You know, and that's of course we're going to be focused on that, but the paper designs are so cool, and they're double sided, so you can use which bits you like. I think there's something. They add them up to like 140 or something papers, but obviously back to back.
These are just spring to me. They're such pretty spring colours, but a little bit different as well. They've also given you papers with a black background, which is unusual because we don't normally get a black background.
Yeah, they all open out like that, so you got.
So you choose which side. If you don't like the black, then you don't use it. You may feel that you're not really into dark cards, and you rather use the lighter ones.
That's it. They're really fun sort of floral colours. A lot of them, and you get these sort of toppers.
Beautiful toppers, little sentiments, little flower toppers. These little birds are cute. I'm just checking are there any more inside.
I know, that's it.
Lovely
You'll be looking through.
plants.
There you go.
So even for men's cards.
So there you go. When we're talking the toppers, these are them, which make great. And you'll see it again. I can't talk enough about the cards. I know they've already gone up to Jodie, but you can see you'll see them tomorrow, and they show throughout the day as well, so you'll be able to catch up. But yeah, lovely toppers to go along with those.
So you've also got a set of. What am I going to put these on? This one, I think. I also got a set of stamps. So for the set of stamps, you've got a beautiful border, really, really intricate border. If you can see it there. You've got a beautiful swirl. You've got lilies, a little vase.
Brilliant. If you've got if you enjoy your minimal cards as well, they'll go great with that.
Exactly.
It's lush.
So you can do very contemporary cards with this, but you can also do very traditional cards with the lilies and the vase. You've got sentiments saying wishing you a, and then it says blooming good day, happy birthday, thanks a bunch, and just because. So nice little,
really nice
little tweak.
Essentials there for your set as well.
Exactly.
It's not nothing too niche. And yeah, well, will we get all the benefits when we pre-order? If you order on Achanda and you order this bundle, you're gonna get the final piece that we're going to show you now. That's part of it. Well, we've got two more pieces to show you actually.
So the magazine, let me tell you who's in the magazine, because I got pretty bad memory. Oh, I got it out and didn't show you,
show it.
didn't I?
Yeah, so you got the embossing folder as
That's
well.
the design on your embossing folder. So this little squiggly line here fits with your die. So you can cut the embossing folder off wherever you want to. The flowers then you can layer from your die set. They layer directly on top. So there's lots of ways this has been thought of and put together really, really well.
That's it. That's what our designers try and do. So if you try using your die together, if you're not sure if they work together, sometimes we don't realise until they finally come down here that the stuff actually, it just corresponds, and because they work on that to make sure you can use all these bits together and layer them and do all this sort of stuff.
Exactly. So this is our lovely ladies that have joined us for this magazine. So we've got a little bit about Sian, and Sian is the designer of the dies, and it's not often we show you those.
I think we got
Which way you look
There
then?
we go. So there you go. There's the team. Are you meeting them? There you go.
So we've got Lou, we've got Jodie, we've got Edna, we've got Karen, Vicky, Bibi, Claire, Karen and Jen.
Where's me and Dan?
Well,
There is actually a picture of me
there is a
in there.
photo of you in there. You've appeared.
There's a
in the
picture of me and a
magazine.
picture
Right on
of
the
you.
like
No, you haven't even
No.
appeared on the back page.
in the
have
joke
you?
section.
In the joke
Yeah.
section, yeah.
Want to see?
I
the
have
joke?
seen you somewhere. No, there's a sneaky peek from behind the scenes at Tonic,
Yeah.
and I think you appear there.
There
you
we
are.
There
go.
he
They-
is. Ego's stunned now.
So you can actually see that's me at my desk,
Yeah.
and I have cleared the desk for that. I think I've pushed
Yeah.
it both ways.
It's just coming off like all piled up either side of it.
It's dropping off the table the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
end.
Yeah. Oh, there's loads of there is some really cool stuff. And when I say it's wall to wall tutorials, I think Dan was going to say earlier what previously we said it's all killer no filler in this mag.
It is.
And that's
It
what
is.
you get. You just get tutorial after tutorial, Karen, all your favourite designers, and lots of different styles there. Some of them outside of the Tonic design team as
Yeah.
well. So you've got some people using Tonic dies they may not have before. But yeah, lovely bit about everyone there.
And we've also included some dies that you will already have had. So they will extend this range as well. And we have got sneaky peeks of new stuff coming up.
Yeah, that's it. I think some people even got their magazine like earlier this week. I think it was.
Wow.
They got it sent out but luckily they didn't go too spoiler heavy because they know that's something we try and steer away from at Tonic.
Yeah, especially you, Owen. I feel like
I
you
hate
never...
that. I hate
You
spoilers.
never do spoilers.
I would never
do
do
you,
one.
Check?
No, I think there's a reason why we don't say things at certain times, and I, wholeheartedly believe in that.
Yeah.
You're going redder and redder now.
So we won't show all the little bits, but there are some offers in there as well, and some cool stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's over £50 worth of stuff. So the final so little bit as part of it, they'll go through lots of other different parts on there tomorrow. I'm sure that they will do with you. But if you order on Hochanda,
You get another die set with it.
go on, I'll show it off.
This is the die set, and it's a verso die set this time. So all the little bits you can either cut into the card, or you've got a die that will cut it out to the card. So it's entirely up to you, but lovely little borders, little sentiments, flowers that pop out. So it's a beautiful die set.
Really, really nice. And again, it's limited edition, so it's only going to appear on that Hochanda show and anywhere where they're selling a bundle, or that bundle. So I think maybe scrapbook.com in the US as well, but I don't know anywhere outside of that. So get that, because we always get asked about the folk art die, and it went and it was gone. So that's what's in the mag. You're going to get so much more detail tomorrow, 8 a.m. with Jodie. But this is a brief, sort of outline of what you're going to get. I think you're going to love it. I think it's going to fly. Try and get them in the supermarkets before, because they often got in the supermarkets as well. So if you don't order off Hochanda, you can find them out there, and there's plenty of retailers out there. If you type in Tonic Magazine 5, you'll get a load of places too. Yeah. But Hochanda for that one.
Yeah, you won't get this on the others.
You won't get that on the others.
There's a few people on YouTube there as well. So we got Christine Davis saying hi. 79
Hi,
projects.
Christine.
Asking how much the magazine is then as well, which is $12.99.
$12.99. I believe. I'm not sure what they're going out on with the extra die on Hochanda.
But yeah, it's $12.99 for the magazine itself. Well, in sterling pounds, and I'm not 100% sure on the old money, of course. Got Scrapping My Boys on here as well, saying hi. Mikey Sutton or something like that. I'm going to say I've just purchased this as a Chanda member, which also includes an extra dice set. Can't wait for them to arrive. And then there's a few people picking up on the fact that we aren't reading these comments yet, which is why I jumped on there. Mom Varden says, please forgive me, I'm just joining. Did they mention when and where we order this? And yes, so you can purchase it from Chanda tomorrow from 8 a.m. with Jody, which comes with the exclusive die set there as well.
So that's Hochanda. So www.hochanda, as you think it sounds.com. All right. So if you Google that, you'll find it, and you can watch live on their site as well, and you can buy it then from there. But yeah, if you don't, you're not going to be shopping on a Chanda. You will be able to get it elsewhere, but this is the place to get this extra die as well included.
Well, you can also become a Freedom member, and then you can order tonight if you're not already a Freedom member.
What is the sentiment that's in the extra die set?
With love.
With love. There we go.
With love.
That's Ragdiana 6 is asking that, so there you go. And Mikey Sitube, I'm going to say, I'm pretty bad at reading these. So saying that 1995 with the extra die set on a Chanda if you're a Freedom member.
Pamela's 1999 says Kim, but then Pamela's like undercut them in 1998. Oof. So maybe there's a 1 pence saving there somewhere. But she must have used a
discount code.
If this is $12.95, was it?
$12.99, I think.
$12.99. And you've got that as well. That's a good bargain for that die set because it's a very versatile die set.
So all that to come tomorrow, and there are other shows throughout the day. So check your TV listings for Chanda TV Guide for that. But we're going to show you a little bit of a make now with Ali, and show you just the sort of things you can do with that. So
the two dies. I'm sure, I haven't tried it, but I'm sure the two dies will marry together as well. So maybe I'll have a little look at it now, and we'll see if they fit together. No, but I'm sure they do.
And you get the lovely box as well.
Why wouldn't you want that box?
This is why
This is the only reason I purchased it.
I want the box. I chuck away all the rest of the stuff. Just keep the box.
So this is the die. This is not the die. This is the card I've made today. And that's using the set that you get from Hochanda. But you could make something similar using the dies and everything that you get in the kit as well. So what have I used today? That's all I've used is the swirling frame die set. So it's a layering die set. And I've just used the die set from Shanda. So there's not a lot of stock there that I've used. So if you haven't seen the swirling frame, I'll leave it there and you can lift it up.
Yeah, there we go.
It's that one. So I'm just going to pop all my bits out from the basket. I got a little bit easier that I don't know what I've got. I've tried to come prepared today. It doesn't always work, but hey-o, isn't it?
Hey-o.
We give it a go.
Hey-o. Everyone's stunning card art. So waiting for it to be done. We'll be back after order it. Look, we're just going to order it now. Just in the 26. I think that's including delivery for some people. Hope that everything is doing well, Emma. I hope Emma, you're doing okay. I know Aisha said she had a bit of a difficult day today. Hope you're okay, Aisha.
Oh, take care, my darling.
Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Will we get the benefits? Anything else happening? Loads and loads of lovely comments as always. Sharon got the teas in for everyone. We don't need
fantastic.
You don't even need to mention. She
I know
knows.
You're so good, Sharon.
So they're all there. Brilliant. Awesome.
So what I've done, I've used the largest of the frames from the set, and I've cut myself 2 white cards, and I've scored one 5 centimetres from the top. So that could be 2 inches, could be 5 centimetres, whichever money you're playing in today. I've also done one in yellow. I tried to do as much cutting as I could beforehand. Then I cut the outer frame, a grey piece with a grey and a white, with the outer frame. Then I cut the grey using the pattern die, stuck the two together, and then using the one size down, I cut the inner frame. So that's where I am so far. So now we can go back now to these dies.
Christine says you need to be on YouTube too, as we're getting confused on the misinformation from other customers. Well, we'll check on YouTube now, Christine, and they said there's no teas on YouTube. Christine, take it upon yourself. Get the teas in for everyone, unless Dan can.
I think there's. Yeah, I'll try. I can't do it on my keyboard. I don't think, unless I find some shortcuts.
Look at the little smiley. Oh, he said he couldn't do the teas.
He's fibbing.
Right, I think basically there's some confusion in regards to people being able to purchase it now, and then also we're saying that it's 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Right. If you're a Freedom member, from what I've heard, they've made an offer available that if you're a Freedom member on a channel, you can pre-order it for tomorrow. So, but if you're not outside of that, I'm almost certain that there'll be some stock there at 8 a.m. for the launch. We'd hope.
Oh, I'm sure
because
there will
we've
be.
got a lot of these going on there. That's when it'll be available to everyone else. So if you're not a member of that shopping channel, or you don't have a part of their membership, and what their membership includes is some deals and free delivery throughout the month, then 8 a.m. is the time for you. If you are a member, or you don't, you've just become a member, then you can pre-order now, should you wish.
So I've drawn a little line around the edges because I wanted to make sure that everything lined up. So I've gone in 1.5 centimetres. And now I'm lining my bottom die up with the base line. This allows me to get the sides all straight and everything lined up. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of tape on here just to hold.
So which channels do we go on, Christine? Have we got the channel list, Dan? The channel list for what? I think they're 85 on Freeview.
Then
85 on Freeview. I know they move in Sky channels soon.
It's 817 on FreeSat. Couldn't think what it was then.
663 on Sky, 85 on Freeview, and then 817 on FreeSat.
Yep, so that's 663 on Sky, Freeview 85, and then FreeSat 817.
Or you can go to achanda.com and watch it there as well.
Yeah, you can watch it online at achanda.com.
So there's the die all cut in. So as you can see, it's a very delicate die, but with love would suit any occasion as well. So I'm going to use the flowers on the top. So what I've done, I've cut top and bottom first and then fitted in the middle. So we're doing this all on one sheet of card at the moment. And if this was all you wanted to send, you wanted to keep your postage down, you could do it all on one flat card because everything will tie together.
That's it. So it's best to come over to Facebook Live then. If you want to come over to Facebook, you can either place. Like Dan is on the YouTube comments. He's just
flicking around.
He's on the cameras and the YouTube comments. So
he's doing everything.
He'll try and do that. Did Dan get the teas in for everyone? They look refreshed.
They look. There's a lot of teas there. So
there you go. Hopefully that's okay.
Hopefully there's a coffee in there too.
We do our best not to leave you out. I'm sorry, YouTube. They move May 1st on Sky, so you should be okay for a little bit for the mag at least. Winnie Sorensen got a tea and a biscuit in for us as well. Thank you,
excellent. Thank you very much. I'm sure she's sharing.
I'm sure she's
sharing. So then you have this little swirly die. If you wanted to, you could do a whole page just with this swirly die. And this will marry in with the pattern that you've just cut. So they are a beautiful die set and they're well thought of. So we're going to leave a little bit of a gap and then stick this one down.
No, Owen, you're not listening to me. Sorry, Christy.
Oh.
Which channel do we watch you live on? Here or YouTube?
Either.
You can watch it. It's up to you, Christine.
Whichever you find easiest.
Watch here. Watch on Facebook then if you want a definitive. But I don't mind. We can see your comments on both, so you should be okay. But Facebook I can see. YouTube Dan can see. That's why I could see you saying that I wasn't listening to you.
And that's so not like you.
I try my best to be the ears of the Tonic community.
So again, as you can see, if I could just carry on with this die and have a few layers. So it's a very, very pretty die, but I'm going to leave a little gap and then I'm going to pop another die cut on. And as you can see, I'm just cutting one at a time because I don't want these dies to overlap.
Of course, Winnie got him in for everyone.
Oh, bless you.
Christine says, I watch on. Julie says I watch on Facebook. Catherine says, go in now. I'll catch you up later. I need to spend some time with the family. Lovely project, Alison. This is beautiful. Oh yeah. Enjoy your time with your family, Catherine.
Darling.
Enjoy your time away. Maybe folk are confused with prices too. $12.99 in some places, but $19.98 on a Chanda. Will you explain, please? Okay, $12.99 is what it's going to be out in retailers, right? With the mag, but without the extra die.
So just the magazine with the smaller die set, embossing folder, and
stamps.
also the stamps.
And
But
the
on
papers.
and the papers. But on a Chanda, then you get everything that's in that container, as well as the exclusive die set to a Chanda on there as well.
This one that I'm working with now, you get.
So let me get.
So that's why it's $19.99 or $19.95.
Sorry if we weren't clear on that for you. So yeah, $12.99 for everything excluding this, $19.98 or $19.99 for this on a Chanda as part of their bundle. So that's an exclusive for a Chanda. Clear enough? I'd say
Clear as mud,
hopefully.
is there?
About as clear as when we explained the craft kit subscription. I think, about as good as that.
Okay, so in the die, you've got a little die that will cut an outer shape for you. So that could be that you want to cut around that shape, or it could be that you want to cut a backing piece for that shape, which is what I've done. So I've cut 2 in grey. But these, you can turn either way. So again, you can make different patterns with them. Reminds me a little bit of a tash. You know, one of those tashes. So what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to glue them to the back of my project, because I want to add a little bit of different colour into it. So I'm using our deluxe adhesive. I know we haven't got any of this in the office, but hopefully it'll be out there in retail.
Yeah, and the retailers. So when it's available in the US, it's going to be available in the US through scrapbook.com at some point. So we'll let you know on that one. It shouldn't be too long because the magazine's very recent. This is all the information you both need, Owen and Dan. Well, yeah, I think we try and give the same information on both. Sorry if it's not clear on both, but yeah, that is the one set of information that we have at the moment.
We've got so Danny Carrioso on YouTube saying thanks for the clarification. I did get a notification from Chanda stating that I could place the order now. And then Ragdiana6 saying she would sell her kids for Tonic Kit 9. Just kidding, kiddos are safe. But you don't have to sell your kids. It is available right now either on the US tonic-studios.com or in the UK toniccraftkit.co.uk.
It's getting warm in here now. I think it's like the warm. It's a really nice day
out
now.
We haven't seen sunshine here for so long. So just popped a little bit of glue.
I just feel really warm.
It may be your age.
That might be a 30s.
Exactly. You know, everything happens when you're 30, don't it? So there we are. So that pops the pattern out then. So I think it's a beautiful pattern. So I'm just going to pop another piece of card just on the back behind the pattern. So I'm just going to go around the edge, all the way around.
If you don't want to shop on a Chanda, Christine, you can check. If you type in Tonic Magazine #5 into Google, you can find loads of online retailers. General trade, I think Practical Publishing distribute them to Morrison's, Asda, WH Smith's. I think so. If you want to go to your general retailers in your shops, they're the places to go. A lot more major supermarkets.
But then you won't get the extra die set then.
But the extra die won't be in there.
Oops. Okay, so just popping that down centrally. There we are. If I've got any extra card then we'll trim that one. I even brought a scissors with me today. Look at me.
Oh, organised.
And I tell you what I haven't done, which I should have done. I've glued all around the edges, but I've not glued this detail. So I got a tiny piece of card here, and I'm going to pinch Jodie's tip. So I'll just put a little bit of glue on card, dab it on, and then put it underneath your die cut, and then just a little dab.
Thanks, Sabine. I
There we
forgot to
are.
put my microphone.
Did you think you'd gone deaf, Sabine?
I think no, Sabine, they always keep me. They know what's
They
happening.
keep you in check, don't
Oh,
they?
and please stop. You'll get this lady's hopeful for a full Monty. I don't know.
Oh, not today. It's not that
Not
warm.
today. Yeah, I know. Is that what? Yeah. People in Bridgend, I don't know. Only in the centre of town, people have their tops off. It's not a done thing these days. You can't like walk around town
Not
with
at
your top
all.
off.
No, don't do it, oh.
Definitely not.
Please don't.
Is it hot? Or is it just Owain? It's just hot in here.
It's just Owain.
Uh,
It's just Owain,
yeah.
believe
Ali's
you
got
me.
a jumper and shirt on.
I've got a hoodie on as per as well.
I don't know.
No,
It's
it's
like-
one of those sneaky ones that's just got a collar and cuffs
Oh,
on
is
the
it?
jumper.
All in one.
Yeah.
Got Ragdiana6 on YouTube then saying, anyone know what the weight of the papers that come in the magazine?
Oh,
Good
I
question.
don't actually.
That's what we
Let's
get
have
from
a-
Michael Cooley, usually, those kind of ones. But
Oh, possibly
It's quite.
150 one.
I was going to say they're relatively thin because Danny said that it might be 216, but they're
No,
thinner
they're
than
definitely not 216. I
Oh.
would probably say about 150.
that. Yeah, 150 GS for people.
If you wanted to use them and they're not thick enough, if you wanted to use them as a base,
Mm-hmm.
then stick them onto a piece of white card and use them like that.
Yeah.
There we go. So I've stuck all my little loose parts on. And then we'll stick this onto the base. So I've taken one of the bases that I explained earlier. Just a little bit of glue on the back.
So Ragdiana was also asking where to get the kit in the USA. So you get to tonic-studios.com. In the top menu there's Tonic Craft Kit. The one-time purchase isn't available at the moment, but the monthly and the quarterly are. The monthly basically means that you're saving a bit of postage, and there isn't any contract or anything, so you can cancel any time. So if you are interested in getting the kit, I'd recommend if you get
this is the Tonic Craft Kit now.
Yeah, sorry.
Not
Tonic
the
Craft
magazine.
Kit.
Yeah, that's that. So it's not the magazine that we're showing here. That's going to be available at scrapbook.com
Yeah.
in the near future.
Tonic Craft Kit 9 is available on subscription. It's $39.99, I think. So to head over there now and you save yourself some postage.
There we go.
So I've already put some 3D foam on the back of my frame because I knew it would be a long show today.
There we go. We'll let you all get out in the sun after.
Exactly,
this and get there.
exactly.
If you can get the shops, you have a choice. Some aren't able to. Yeah, they're saying yeah. So it's not a free, but it's not a free dye included the extra one. You pay for it as part of the deal on the Chanda, but you get a good sort of price on it, and yeah, it's an additional one that goes on there. We want a Tonic calendar, and we want it now.
I mean, like, Tonic calendar, and then,
I'll do an advent calendar for you, where you just get like
one
You're
big
so
picture of you.
and for each day though, you get one in the run up.
Where's Christmas Day though? Is it like where
Where you
Where-
want it to be. The money shot in the face.
yeah, that's
So the trellis die cuts the die out completely. So it doesn't cut into your card, it cuts the pattern out completely. But again, these can be layered. So I'm just popping a little bit of glue onto this, and then I'm going to put it onto a white backing.
Christina Bennett, sun. What is this sun? It's kind of like a sort of warm sphere in the sky,
That we don't see often.
which you won't see for about 4 weeks a year.
yeah.
So if you
This will be our summer
if you see
now.
it, you'll know it, right? Because you will know it. But don't look directly at it.
No,
It doesn't like that,
it doesn't.
and you won't like that.
It's a bit like one of those kings, that you shouldn't look directly.
You shouldn't look directly at the sun. It does a lot for it. Mayan. I'm by the Mayan religion.
Exactly.
I'll phone Tonic Studios @ Owen Tonic in the morning. What time is best to speak to you in person, please? Speak to me in person tomorrow. I'm not sure. Probably about after I get in. I hear 9 to 5, but upstairs you're more likely to speak to someone on the customer service desk,
Sure.
whoever's looking after it there, because I'm
Yeah.
downstairs. But yeah, if there's any clarity you need on it, Christine, let me know, and I'll
Do you
just,
have any foam pads
can
on
always-
the side
You
there?
can always message him on Facebook or whatever.
yeah, just message
Or
me on
us in
Facebook
general,
if you want. Either one of us. Sainsbury's do them. Yeah, calendar shoot should be a free gift in the Tonic Craft. Wow, but I think
That would be some freebie, wouldn't
but
it?
for you 100 who watch this, yes, that makes sense.
But for
But
the
for everyone else,
other,
like,
everyone else,
why? If
it's,
they, what?
Who is
What's
this man?
this
That's as
about?
bad as the air freshener they put in the first one.
What's this about?
Why did they do that?
So I put some foam pads in the centre of this because I want to create a little bit of a domed effect and a little bit of glue on the edges. So I'm just tucking the edges underneath my frame, making sure I'm all level, and then press down. So there we are. So that's where we are so far. So the next bit I've cut with lev. So this is just cut into a card, but I want the with lev to cut out and layer over my die. So I'm just going to snip these, and they're so quick to snip. Just take your little leaves away and you're fine now.
Use that as a little sentiment on another card if
Exactly,
you want to keep it, something like that.
exactly. You know, it is such a generic sentiment that it works with anything.
I think that's it. When you hear the word something like generic, you kind of think, it has a
Boring.
negative sound to it.
Boring.
But that's
It's not boring
with
at
cards.
all.
That's just what you need sometimes.
It
Because you
is.
just need it to be able to work. You don't want something you're going to put away for ages and never use. You want something that you're going to be able to use time and again.
Exactly.
Christina says 4 weeks as long as that. Rain, high winds, and grey and cold winds. Yeah, they're not 4 weeks solid, Christina. You probably see the sun. It's just spread out over the course of like 10 years.
Yeah.
So it's not.
We're in Wales now. We don't have a lot of sun.
Bright and sunny day here and sunny, and it wasn't very nice this morning. But then
No.
it's bright and really bright.
It has. It's lovely. Nice
She's-
to see you.
She's used to it. So someone says, "Poor Alison bravely crafting on." You say it's probably about 300 or maybe 400 hours of it now.
Yeah.
Of you just getting on.
I know. I just ignore the rest of you and go off in a zone. That's what it is.
Kind of challenge crafting it like a bit.
Exactly.
You'd be good.
So there we are. There's our little with and our love, because we like to share the love with you,
We do.
especially on a Wednesday.
We do.
So I'm just snipping off these little leaves.
Let me have a look. I'll go through. I'll open up the mag
You can
and tell
show
you
some sneaky
some
peeks.
sneaky
Good
peeks.
now.
Look at that. There's one from Vicky there. It's got a lovely sort of like flower almost pinwheel.
Stunning.
It's done in sort of box there.
Vicky did the garden party.
Garden party. Lily McGuire.
So if you've got, if you've got weddings coming up, or you've got, I know a lot of you know I work with Marie Curie, and we do a tea party in the summer. Macmillan nurses do the coffee morning. So these are things you could bring into that as well.
There you go. Oh, that's a good, nice little one. Yeah, really nice. Just lots and lots of nice stuff, lighter stuff in there. But like I said, wall-to-wall tutorials in there, so you can just sit down with your kit once you get it.
Oh, this is one. Put your feet up with a cuppa to start with.
Yeah.
Have a peruse and see which ones you fancy best.
But take a look. Take a look at them first, and look at what the inspiration that's inside there. 'Cause
Oh, heck
cut them out
yes.
then and use them as you want. Today's challenge: get Owen as red as a chili, as red as chili red craft perfect. I know
Oh,
he's trying. It's just
I keep trying, don't
you
I?
keep trying. Everyone's trying.
I'm obviously not working hard enough, am I?
No, it's. I don't know.
He does do a little
I'm quite a
blush,
pale-
though, doesn't
I
he?
do sometimes.
You do a blush,
Maybe
yeah.
that's why just because you're hot now. Maybe that's related to it.
Maybe it's the heat. If we were upstairs, well, we were upstairs before, and it was you and Paolo. And
Oh,
something
you
like
did
that. I
blush
can't
that
remember what that
day.
was. That was
You
like-
were far off chilly red that
I wasn't
day.
far off. I was like a.
You were pretty well. I can't even remember what I said
can't
to you.
even remember, but Ali was just like.
I didn't think I was that bad.
No, I don't think you were, but I think it was just the combination of you both. It was just. a bit
I
much.
do try to behave,
I know
honest.
you do. Can you tell I'm in a wicked mood, Kim? I can. It's brightened up my part of in my part of Asia. Still breezy though. I know Zoom doesn't answer our questions on YouTube because he doesn't know the info. There
I
we
try.
go. There
I
you go.
try.
He-
I mean, I'm
he
on
does his
there.
best
I'm
to get
doing
it.
it and stuff.
There you go.
Okay, so the one thing I would say, we've got a lot of weight on you. There's a lot of layers, there's a lot of foam pads. So we need to try and weight the back a little bit, or our card is going to fall over. So what I have done, I have taken two of the smaller layers, from the swirling frame set, and I've cut those and I'm going to stick them to the back. So it gives you a two-prong approach. Gives you somewhere nice to write, as well as weight in your card. Glue I'm looking for. So if you find your cards are a little bit top heavy and they're falling over, then that could be the reason that you're putting too much on the front and your cardstock is not heavy enough to hold it. So just going to pop that into the middle.
It's seriously, it's gorgeous in Rochdale. I had to take my big coat off.
Oh,
The big coats are
big
going
coat.
off.
so you're just on the little summer jacket now, is that?
Yeah, that's. I need to swap my coat. Take all the rubbish I got in my pockets into another coat.
I know.
Transport
The
it.
car keys,
Does
the
Just
the
take-
dog poo bags.
It's not a good look at it when you get that out of just like. Yeah, but
It's
if you're going
not,
into
is
Greg's
it?
or something like that, you want to
Yeah,
get your
then out
wallet
come the
out.
dog poo
It's like-
bags.
There's no dog poo in it now.
No, they
In a
are
bit.
clean, honest. They're in my pocket, not his.
That's
now,
what it's
you're,
like.
now you're chilly red.
That's what mine. Yeah, it's like I don't know why. If we go for a Greg's.
Does it happen to
Oh,
you? You getting,
lordy.
Nah, with Amanda before, like, we'd take the dogs across the sand dunes, and she'd have like the bag, obviously, full in her hand, and I'm like, just put the bag down, like take a picture, because you don't want that in a picture, like you maybe put on a wall or something. So
Yeah.
just have to hide it discreetly behind a dune, get a
Take
shot.
a picture.
Pick it up, off we go.
Aw.
There we are.
But that's
So
it.
I'm just gluing up to my fold line, and my fold line was 5 centimetres or 2 inches, depending on new or old money. So just going to pop that in place.
You know, I only operate in old money now.
Old money.
Do you?
yeah.
Oh, I've converted you, have I?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know I'm
old
old
money.
money.
Julie says, wouldn't have thought that Ali would have lobbed a bit off the back.
Ah.
That's what it says. Expert advice inside. That's what it says.
So what I would do as well, I would score right the way across where I've stuck the two on. I would score the back of it, so that's enough to hold it. As much as we've got a lot of weight on that front, but those 2 extra sheets are enough to hold it upright. So we got flowers in there, so we need to use some flowers. So I've cut a couple of the flowers, and I've gone down a size. I cut them in white and then gone down a size to the next one in the teal colour, so that we can have a little bit of contrast.
Pamela says, I'm crafted along with you, Alison. I'm making a bow card, but I'm in need of therapy because I've cut into a sheet of the ones from the kit.
Oh,
Some sort of helpline we can
lie
put up
down
for
in the
that.
darkened room after. I think you may need to.
Feeling the pain with you. I know Sabine loves the papers as well.
There we are. So if you want, what I'm going to say now, because the flowers are a die that sits inside the frame, the flowers at the background are going to be bigger. So if you want a bigger flower, snip them out of the back frame, and then you'll have a bigger die, a bigger flower that will sit on top. Otherwise you will see part of the back frame, if that makes any sense at all. Because as I say, I am talking rubbish today. Then I've done a little bow somewhere. There we go. So we pop that there with my trusty glue gun. It hasn't wanted to work today. I don't know what I've done with this. It's like it's not grabbing my glue.
Good afternoon, says Carol. Hope you guys had a lovely day. Yeah, we've had a lot of fun
It's
today.
been lovely.
Lovely. Go outside now. We'll have a nice evening.
Yes, nice going home, and it's still sunny.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's it. Windows down.
It will
on the way
grab
home.
it now. There we are. That's enough. Let's pop it off before I burn myself.
Sheila says, I was going to use some of the papers from the kits today, but I resisted and put it back. Has anyone used any of the papers from the kits?
Oh, you messed.
From 9 kits
You
now. Has anyone used any of
absolutely
them?
messed. So now I've got some. I couldn't find my white, even though I put it on those.
I'll see about the bash and bang card. Oh, it is around here somewhere. We haven't given it the proper send off that it deserves, but we will do that. We need a bugler to give it like the proper.
There we go. So there's our little ivory seashell to finish it off, and 2 cards, nigh on identical.
Brilliant.
I'm getting good at this now.
Awesome. That is, yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that, everyone. More makes like this coming tomorrow from 8 p.m. and throughout the day.
8 a.m. isn't it?
Yeah, 8 a.m. Throughout the day on Achanda. So any questions you have, I know a few of you do still have some, just drop us a message or message myself and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And that's pretty much it. If you're looking forward to it like we are, there's lots there. I know a lot of you have pre-ordered if you've got a Freedom membership already. But yeah, some really cool papers, lovely dies, stamps in a embossing folder, and an awesome magazine. So plenty to look forward to. Have a great evening, everyone.
Yep.
Look, don't miss out on these.
Don't miss out. There
Don't
you go.
miss out. They're
From the expert
beautiful.
herself, the one on the front. There you go. TV's Alison Wheeler.
Yeah.
I think not.
Have a great evening,
Have a
everyone.
fabulous
Enjoy the
evening.
sunshine.